What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there today? It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in central Pennsylvania, guys. And it is Easter Sunday, so happy Easter to everybody out there in YouTube land. We got a break from the action, and we are going to take advantage of this gorgeous afternoon to take a walk through the woods and see what treasures we can find, guys. So I don't have little man with me. He's still partaking in the Easter festivities, so I didn't want to take him away from that fun, but this is a great opportunity for anyone out there with kids, young kids especially, to get them excited about the outdoors. Walking through the woods and making it fun, having a treasure hunt. Today we're going to be looking for some morel mushrooms. We're going to be looking for antler sheds. We're going to be looking for materials for bow drill sets, hand drill sets, fat wood, and just about any other resource that we can come across. So not only is this fun for me, but it's fun for my son as well when he comes. So it's a great thing, guys. It really is, trying to get the youth involved in the outdoors. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. We're going to see what we can find. Hopefully we can find some treasures on our walkabout through the woods today. Maybe see some animals as well. So come along, guys, join us. And thanks again for tuning in. Okay, our first stop along the journey. So when I'm looking for material to make a bow drill set or hand drill set, this is what I'm looking for right here. A tree that has fallen over and has been caught in another so that it's held up off the ground, off the moisture of the ground, and left to start the rot process. So as you can see, it started to decompose. The bark is off of it. And if we look here, I believe this is a evergreen oak. And this is a wood that I have not tried yet. So we're going to try this out, guys. We'll harvest a chunk of this here and find a nice straight section. We'll look at the splits. The splits look nice and straight for the most part. And we'll find ourselves a piece of wood we can work with here. And we'll bring this back on another video. So onward. All right, stop 2 on our adventure. I believe this to be quartz. Quartz is pretty abundant. I think it's the Earth's crust second most abundant resource, or not resource, but mineral. So I believe this to be a big chunk of it. Let's see if we can get a spark here. Might be hard to see, but if I could hit it. All right, guys, ready? I don't know if you can see those sparks against my shirt. But anyway, we got a big old chunk, and we can break this down into multiple pieces to carry along with us in our pack. So, all right, onward, guys. All right, so we're at an area that I hunt whitetail. It's an area that I know deer and nice buck hang out. So I'm just going to cruise through this area and follow the valley a little bit here. See if I can pick up any sheds. Well, we'll be back with you guys and see what we make out with. All right, stop 3. No luck so far with whitetail sheds, but we came across this huge hemlock that has been broken off and is now laying here on the ground. And I mean, this thing is quite large, guys. It looks like it's 3.5, maybe 4 foot wide. It's a big hemlock, so we're gonna see if maybe we can get some fatwood to process out of this. Here is our evergreen oak material, and I grabbed cut a piece of green for a bow, for the bow drill set, and our quartz sandstone deposits that we found. So I also have another pretty big size rock over here that has some real nice chunks of quartz crystal in it, so I might take some time and hammer away at that and see if I can get some big chunks of the actual quartz crystal. We're gonna process this down and make a bow drill set quick. With me today I have my Bark River Bushcraft Scout in Magna cut steel, 0.90 I believe, or 0.93 on the spine thickness. Very thin, very slicey, great little blade. So this is the absolute maximum that I really would be batoning anything with this blade, but for a carry blade of this size, I do want it to be able to handle tasks like this. So we have a nice natural split started here. That was the evergreen oak, and not a single roll or chip in the Magna cut steel. And with me today, I also have the Bark River Golok in 3V steel, and dark curly maple handles. Very, very light and nimble blade. It's made for underbrush, cutting limbs, clearing brush, stuff like that. So I'm actually going to use it for the spindle, clean it up a little bit. right, let me work on this, get it a little bit straighter, get my ends cut, and we will be right back. Man, I love this Golok. It feels amazing in hand. Guys, we already got a little natural knot there where we can start a hole for our bowstring, and we'll get this strung up. All right, so looking at this a little closer, I really like this little bend here for a handle, so I'm actually going to rotate this, and I'm going to put my hole here and here. So we'll use our Bushcraft Scout and flatten the two sides that we want to drill our hole through so that we have less material to work through. Right. So now, to start our hole, I'm going to use the tip of the knife to drill 4 holes close together in a square pattern. And then connect all 4 and do the same thing on the opposite side. All right, and now we have a hole for our bowstring on this end. And on this end, since this will be my handle, I'll come up in this area for our second hole. Chocolate covered coconut egg. Fireboard / serving board. Happy Easter, everybody. All right, I just realized I don't have a bearing block or anything, but I do have this tiny little stick of fat wood, so we're going to try to attempt to use this. All right, so my battery died. Learning as we go, guys. I relocated back up to the vehicle, plugged my phone in, let it charge for a little bit, so now we're gonna give this another try. So here is the bow. All right, our spindle. And our bearing block. So let's give this an attempt, guys. All right, guys, attempt number 2. Made my notch a little bit wider so that hopefully my spindle doesn't pop out. And we had some ash, we had some smoke, so let's give her another attempt. New notch. I cut this notch pretty much too far into the divot, so we got a new divot, new notch. We got it burn in. Dust looks better. Temp 4 or 5. I lost track. So this probably most likely has moisture in it. I mean, we harvested this right here today, and we're attempting to get a fire going with it without any drying at my home or anything like that. It is going to take some drying cycles like you see here. This is the 4th or 5th attempt. Most likely what's going on is the little bit of moisture that is in here. We're trying to work that out. The dust looks better on this last attempt, so I think we're on the right track. So let's give this another attempt.